Ever wondered why men have actually made some changes to the cars over the years? Well, I've done some research and basically I found some really amazing information. So, obviously, all of you are aware that, cars come, I believe. I'm not like a car expert, so don't hold me up to any information whatsoever. But I do know a little bit. Well, I can basically drive car if you like. I can drive manual as well as automatic. My current actually is what are they called? Semi automatic, or it can drive both in automatic and manual. Whatever, fuck it. Anyway, so I wanted to share with you why cars have actually changed over the years from manual to automatic and also to self-drive cars in the recent years. Not sure how many, but yeah. I would say, I don't know, has it been 5 years or something since the first time self drive cars were invented? Don't know, sometime in the USA they did have them. Anyway, timeline is actually irrelevant. What's relevant for this that I want to share is why have men been making so many changes to this beautiful toy that we call car? Okay, well, here's what I think. Because trust me, I've been sitting in cars for many years. And over the years, when I was younger, I was primarily the passenger. And as I got older, I was like, nah, don't like to be the passenger. How about I'm the driver? So that's what I've been doing. And it has been for, decade, more than a decade, actually, yeah. Can't even remember how many years I had my driver's license, but yeah, absolutely, I've been driving for quite some years now. Nonetheless, so what I think the real reason why men have, recreated how people should drive cars is because most men love these toys called cars and they love driving the cars. And they also like to have a gorgeous, amazing woman sitting at the front seat. Or men, if they're gay, for all that matter. It doesn't have to be a woman sitting on the front seat. It just has to be another gorgeous human being that is absolutely attractive to the driver who's sitting on the driver's seat and practically entertaining them. Nonetheless, for those men who do have a car but don't have a partner, because they were always, like kind of trying to play with themselves, because man's dick gets up as and when it wants, has, the the dick head doesn't have any connection to the actual head of the man. So, yeah, so quite often, driving a car with both hands, one hand on the steering wheel, the other hand playing with your dick, and then the other hand, trying to move the, what is that thing called to change the gears, You see, I'm a fucking foreigner. I've been driving cars and I've been living in a country called, well, Kingdom, which is run by a queen. Don't know. For over 20 years and still fucking can't speak, all the words that I want to. Whatever. The thing that you change the gear, that thing. So basically, men found it really difficult to kind of like drive, change the gears, and also play with their dick at the same time. It was becoming a bit too stressful for them. So they came up with the idea that, well, how about we invent automatic cars, right? So that, we can have, a little bit more freedom. And, um, and yeah, I think that's the real reason. Now, moving on to self-drive cars, I think men were thinking, well, after using the automatic cars for like I don't know how many years they've been around. I should have done a bit more research, but fuck it, who cares? But they've been around for quite some years. Let's assume they've been around for I don't know 20, 30 years, right? So I think the younger generation, they were like, fuck that shit. Do I still have to change gears whilst I fucking drive my car and play with myself? That's a bit too much hassle to be doing it all the fucking time anyway, right? So they were like, well, why not invent a self drive car, where the car can just fucking drive itself? So if I wanna, play with myself, or if I want to play with a gorgeous, amazing person that I kind of put to sit in my front seat, why not? I can just have hands free and do whatever I fancy inside my car. And that's what I think the real reason is why men, invented automatic cars and, well, more recently, self drive cars. Well, I hope you guys found this funny because I think it is. Anyway, I don't give a fuck if you do, but if you do like, please do hit that like button, share this video to support me and my channel, and also make sure to fucking subscribe.